to studying. The first thing that I'm going to mention is when you have lectures, one of the big things that I found made a huge difference with understanding material is reviewing the content after the lecture. Say you have a lecture and you didn't really understand everything, or maybe you did really understand everything. What I would do after that is review the content, and if I understood it, great. If I didn't, then I'd fill in the gaps that maybe I missed, maybe watch the lecture recording if your university has that, or ask for help from the lecturers, because lecturers are there to help you, so don't be afraid to ask them for help. And that way you have like a solid foundation and you understand the material that's being taught, and that then helps with example sheets. Now, in terms of example sheets, you would often find that in the material itself, so in the lectures, there's often a step-by-step process to solving a certain example. And with that, I would then make what are known as recipe cards. And the idea behind that is, say if a problem comes up, you know exactly what steps to take. So you'd look at your lecture material and say, okay, here's an example that follows this specific step. I'd create a recipe card for that, and then that would help me when solving example sheets. Those are the points that I would say in terms of the material itself. In terms of example problems, practice, practice, practice. I know that might sound cliche, but honestly, the more you practice, the better you will get. Now, you might find yourself in a position where you start doing the example sheet and you have no idea what you're doing. Hopefully that won't be the case. But what I found was when that was the case, it's because I didn't fully understand the course material and understand the examples in the course and in the lecture itself. And so back to the first points I made, making sure you review the material really helps with that. So it's all kind of coupled together, really. You want to make sure you're reviewing the content because that really helps with the example sheets. Another thing to mention, figure out how you do example sheets best. I was very much someone who liked to just sit in my room and really enjoyed the intricacies of figuring out mathematical problems by myself, but I also liked the collaboration side as well, so I mixed up solving problems, solving example sheets with my friends and also by myself. If you're someone who has never really tried solving problems with other people, I'd encourage you to do that, because sometimes I would be struggling really, really hard on a problem and then I'd ask my friend and they'd be like, oh, this is the way that I did it. So I would say to try find how you answer example sheets best. Maybe that is independently. I preferred that method, or whether it's with your friends as well.